Welcome to Ever After, a Once Upon a Time in Wonderland podcast, Season 1, Episode 9, Nothing to Fear. I am your host, Molly Southgate, and with me is...
Martha Southgate.
And Rob Southgate. So, you think there's nothing to fear?
I think there's got to be something to fear.
Oh, I think there's plenty to fear. What do you think that title is about?
Jafar and the Jabberwocky.
I agree, too. I think that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you want to handle this? Do you guys want to talk about Will, or do you want to talk about Jafar first?
Oh, this is so funny.
I think Will.
Wait,
yeah.
This is funny. When I was watching it, the show, the episode, I was hiding under the blankets. I didn't want to... I've seen pretty scary Jabberwockies.
Yeah.
So that's why I was hiding.
Yeah.
And then.
This one was pretty scary, wasn't she?
No.
I thought she was scary. She was intimidating.
The other one looks like a giant cat.
The other Jabberwocky? Are you sure you weren't thinking about your cats? We didn't introduce ourselves.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. You weirdo.
Okay.
What in the heck?
So it starts out with Will in the bottle.
Uh-huh.
And he is floating in the water.
Well, he's kind of getting tossed around.
And that's how the last episode ended, when we saw him turn into the genie.
Who found him?
Lizard.
Yeah, Lizard.
And she's wrapped in a towel because she was most likely having a bath in the water before she found him. And she's wrapped in a towel, and so when she opens the bottle and he comes out, he can't even look at her. He's so embarrassed.
Right, because she's in the towel.
Uh-huh.
So she becomes his master.
Yeah.
And that's pretty fun to find out that you're your best friend's master.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he has to hand her the wishes. And when he hands her the wishes, he says that little poem to her.
And he didn't know he knew the poem. It just sort of came
And he
out
just
of
goes,
himself.
he says it, and then he goes, "Oh, bollocks. I think you're my master.
I think I'm a genie.
I think I'm a genie." That was so funny.
So she let him have her first wish.
Yeah.
Because she loves him.
Yes.
You could tell she has a little crush on him.
Mm-hmm.
And do you remember what his first wish was?
To have Anastasia back.
No.
And then it was for an ice cold beer.
Yeah, no, it was just he wished for everyone to have beer.
Right. He wished for everyone in town to have beer, because he said that you got to be careful because...
We thought he'd wish for Anastasia. We thought that's why she was missing.
Yeah.
Right.
But he didn't.
Oh, right, because she was missing
but
from
we
behind
didn't. He
Alice
didn't
and
actually
Cyrus.
wish that. He only wished that they would all have beer.
Right.
Yeah, that's weird.
So they had a party.
Now, that didn't seem to have any negative repercussions, whereas usually the magic comes with a price. When he wished...
Magic comes with a price.
When he wished for the beer for everybody, that seemed to go okay.
Yeah, pretty innocuous.
And he made the wish because Lizard's first thing was she gave him one of the wishes.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. Now, I thought it was interesting that he knew that poem, but he didn't immediately know the rules of a genie.
So he's like, what is that again? He was taking so much time when he could...
Right. Like he said, you can't make somebody fall in love with you. Now, I remember another rule was you can't wish somebody dead.
Yeah.
So...
She didn't look very happy because she was ready to make her wish. And he said, you can't wish for someone to fall in love with you. And she went, oh.
Right.
Oh, okay, you can take my first wish.
Right.
So, because she must have been trying to figure out what it was she was going to do about that, what loophole she was going to find.
Right.
Because she couldn't ask for him to fall in love with her.
Well, and she did find a loophole.
Well, ish.
It
wasn't a very good loophole.
No, actually it was. There was a problem with it, though, that she didn't know. So her second wish, do you remember what that was, Molly?
Her second?
He was telling Lizard what he loves in a woman.
Right.
The qualities that he loves in a woman.
That's how she was getting around
and
it. She
so
said,
what
do
did
you
she
like?
wish for?
She wished for all those qualities to be in her.
Right, so it gave her the pretty dress and the fireworks that kept going off
and
outside.
Will still doesn't get that it's him.
But why? Do you know why? Do you know why he doesn't love her?
Anastasia.
No.
That's
it's
what I
actually
thought.
more than that.
He doesn't have a heart.
He doesn't have a heart. Just like on Once Upon a Time, when the huntsman didn't have a heart and the queen had the heart, same thing with Will.
But in the beginning,
somebody is holding his heart, so he can't love.
But in the preview, in the beginning of the episode, she said, "Remember a long time ago, I got you back your heart."
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh my gosh!
I don't remember that.
We were watching the preview before the show started. You know, where it shows what's come before,
right?
And it said,
"Oh, and she gave him his heart."
"Remember a long time ago."
But I don't think he's got it
in him.
I don't think he put it in yet.
How can he put his heart in?
I don't know. It's magic.
Maybe he just has to grab it and shove it into where his heart goes.
Maybe.
And just.
I don't know.
Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he's like, do I eat it? Do I have to suck up my nose?
Oh, gross.
Shove it up the rear end.
That would be the worst.
Push it into place. So she asks for all those qualities, and then when he still doesn't get that it's him, she has to then tell him.
Right. But then he says, I can't feel it for anybody. I can't love you. I can't love anybody.
So she wished that he would feel something for her.
Uh-huh.
And what was that? Do you know what? Because that was pretty intense. What happened?
She died. And as soon as she died, he
started crying.
Yeah. So she got her wish, but her wish came with the price of her dying.
So she didn't get to experience his...
Which is too bad. I like Lizard. I was hoping she'd be around for a while.
So he got sent back in the bottle.
Yep.
All right, let's go to...
Well, he got put back in the bottle, right. And then there is more to his story, but we actually should probably tell Alice...
Let's go to Jafar.
Oh, okay.
Let's do Jafar first.
Okay.
Because that's not my favorite storyline.
Well, not much happened, but I thought it was cool.
No, I just mean in general. Jafar's not my favorite character, and so let's do that one first.
Okay.
So that we can end on with my favorite character.
Okay.
Because it's all about me.
Yeah, it's all about Mom.
Just today.
Yep.
No, it isn't.
Just today.
It's all about Molly.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's all about me. Woo! I win. Score. Woo!
I win.
What?
No, you just...
I'm so confused.
All right, so Jafar claims to be the ruler of Wonderland now that the queen is gone.
Yes, and he's got Babu in his cage.
His dad, and he's telling people, we find out that he's telling people that that he kicked her out, that he defeated her, and she's saying, no.
No, he didn't defeat me, I left. Right, which is what we saw.
So he's just a whole ball of liar.
Whole ball of liar.
Liar, pants on fire.
So
or staff on fire.
Except literally for him, it would be pants on fire. His pants would be burning up.
Right.
So Jafar claims that he's the ruler of Wonderland, and his father says, "No, for you, it's just a chair."
Right.
Because you're not really it's not a throne,
it's just a chair,
and you don't really you're not really the ruler here. And his dad says something so painful but true. He says he should have murdered him because the world would be a much better place.
Ooh, yeah. Now,
had he actually
that's horrible because it was horrible when the dad was going to do that, but the bottom line is
Jafar is a really bad guy.
You are a very, very bad man, Jafar.
Yes.
That's what Babu would say.
Yeah.
So Jafar...
Oh.
What?
At the end, this is where to cut out, but at the end, can I sing my theme song to Babu? Babu! It's from the VeggieTales song.
So Jafar wants the caterpillar to find the bottle. And he tells...
Now, you don't like the caterpillar so much, but I do, and I love when the caterpillar shows up.
He's a bad guy.
I know, but it's cool. It's cool.
You're going around liking the bad guys.
I can't help it.
But the caterpillar tells Jafar about the Jabberwocky.
Right.
Really?
And says you shouldn't go after the Jabberwocky. This is a bad thing. This is going to end badly. But he still tells Jafar. Now, I'm thinking
He's trying to get him killed.
He's trying to get him killed. He wants to take over Wonderland because we know that the caterpillar is very conniving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think he very well might be telling that to Jafar because he knows he'll go after the Jabberwocky, and he also knows that chances are the Jabberwocky will defeat Jafar.
That's
which
good.
would allow the chance, but it would give the caterpillar the chance to step in and be the ruler.
Yeah, but then Will has to be married to the Red Queen. And so then they can be the queen and king of Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then they can defeat the caterpillar.
Yep.
You
got it all worked out. So this is if Molly wrote the story.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Jafar is talking to Tweedle's head.
Yes.
Literally, he's a head.
Right.
And he needs Tweedle's help to find the Jabberwocky.
Hmm.
And Tweedle says, well, I can't do it without a body. You know, I can't walk around.
Yeah.
So what does Jafar do?
He slices off a guy that was just walking around, slices off his head
Right.
with magic,
Right.
and then his body is standing there still. It's just standing there.
Right. What does
So
Jafar
what does
do
he
then?
do with the body?
He puts Tweedle's head on it.
Right.
How is that secure? It could just fall off any time.
Well,
It's
I'm sure
magic.
they used staples and duct tape.
Maybe Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, Gorilla Glue.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or maybe Tweedle just shouldn't bow because off with his head.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, wait, no, he put it... There's a cuff right there.
Yeah.
So it would probably hold his neck in.
Full of Gorilla Glue.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So Jafar.
Except then how could he change of that specific outfit?
I don't know. You're very concerned about his fashion, aren't you?
Why not?
So Jafar gets to the tower where the Jabberwocky is.
Right.
And he sees a guard guy.
Right.
And the guard says, I'm not going to let you in.
Right. Right. Jafar fights him, but he also says to Jafar, I'm not trying to keep you out. I'm trying to protect you. Or I'm not protecting, he says,
I'm not protecting
the
Jabberwocky.
Jabberwocky. I'm protecting you.
But Jafar doesn't want to be protected.
No. And Jafar does that totally cool Darth Vader trick where he holds his hand up and snaps the guy's neck, but from a
Never
distance.
even touches him. Yeah.
Never touching him. That was so
and
cool.
he started to the guy that would
he was
that
choking.
was being strangled.
And he says, if this is a chancellorship, where is your ambassador? Oh, that's
No.
Star Wars. Never mind.
That did not happen in this.
Yes.
So Jafar kills him, goes in anyway, and he sees dead bodies everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he hears a woman's voice, and she says, "Why are you here?"
Yeah.
Was that your impression of the
I don't
voice?
remember how she said it.
Why are you here?
Why are you here? I don't remember how she says it. Why are you here? And then she says, they were talking, about getting inside his head, and she
Right.
said, I have no problem getting inside your head. I'm already there.
Yeah.
So where does he find her?
He finds her on the ceiling with a sword, kind of a knife.
Like a Vorpal blade.
That was the Vorpal blade, because
Yeah.
the Vorpal blade is the only thing that can defeat the Jabberwocky, right?
Shoved into her stomach, and she was talking. That is kind of disturbing.
Well, because the Vorpal blade holds her in place but didn't kill her.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe she can't be killed.
Maybe.
Maybe it just it's magic that can hold her. She also was very lizard-like. Like, she kind of moved like a lizard, and her eyeshadow looked like lizard skin. So I think that we're going to find out that she's more kind of lizardy, like the Jabberwocky in the Alice in Wonderland movie. What do you think?
What else in Wonderland movie?
The one that you've
seen too.
with the Mad Hatter? The one where Alice
live
fights
action
the
or
live
the
action one, where Alice fights the Jabberwocky?
Oh, yeah, the Jabberwocky, and that looks like a big Cheshire cat.
Well, he looks very cat-like, but he's kind of a lizard, kind of a dragon.
No.
No?
No. He's like a cat.
Huh.
A big furry cat. When I say big, I mean huge. Bigger than my dad, who is very tall.
Really? Maybe I'm the Jabberwocky. Beware the Jabberwock, my daughter.
For he is your father.
Molly,
So,
I am your father. No!
Jabberwocky.
so Jafar frees her from the ceiling,
Yes.
and he's holding the Vorpal blade, and
Yes.
he doesn't want to give it up. But she makes his memory happen again. Like, so she's talking to him about, aren't you scared of something? And he said, no, I'm not afraid of anything. And she said, what about when your head is underwater?
Oh.
And then she
And what
makes
did
him
she
feel
do?
like he's drowning.
Yeah, and she was giving him those memories of when his dad tried to drown him.
Yeah.
But he was actually having physical memory of it. She could.
Yes.
She has
well, because
that power.
he kind of died there. He was
Yeah.
drowned. And the magic carpet brought him back. But
Uh-huh.
he's remembering that, and that's holding him in place and making him feel like he's drowning. Ooh, that was terrible.
And in this one, the magic carpet is kind of mean.
Which magic carpet? He wasn't in this.
Yeah, but he's working for Jafar.
Oh, right, that he's working with Jafar, sure.
Maybe he
Yeah.
just doesn't know any better because he's a rug.
Because he's a carpet.
Yeah, he's a
He's a
carpet.
rug.
He's an Ariarag.
He's an analog.
A carpet.
So so the Jabberwocky lets him keep the Vorpal blade,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and then she leaves.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So he's released the Jabberwocky.
And scene.
And scene with that. So now we can talk about...
Now I can go crazy on Alice and Cyrus and the
And
Queen.
Yep.
And a little bit of Will.
Little bit of Will. Little bit of Will goes a long way.
Did
Can I
it
just say
little...
something about Will's eyebrows?
Yeah. They're very
They're
bushy or
very
something.
unusual.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot how they...
I don't notice that.
Well, look at it next time.
Okay.
Hey, how are they unusual?
Okay,
You
well...
just need to see them. They're very well groomed.
Really?
And unusually shaped. That's all.
Really?
What shape
All right.
are they? Are they squares?
They're kind of strange. You'll see.
Okay.
I wonder if they're squares.
Well, we'll
Alice-
find out.
Alice and Cyrus are in their hidden house, which I adore.
Yes.
Me too.
And she's still going, I can't believe this. It's like a dream. And
Well, she's okay. We see she's okay.
yeah, she's fine.
But
After she had
she
pretty much
doesn't
died
have
in the last
memories.
episode.
She doesn't have memories of what
Right.
happened.
And then just as they're like getting all chummy, the Red Queen interrupts.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
she's sitting 10 feet away
And
having
she's like-
to watch all this lovey-dovey stuff.
And she's like, oh, you two are even worse now that you're together.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Because she wants Will.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And Alice is very upset by this. She's like, how can you be working
Alice
with the Red
doesn't
Queen?
remember.
Because she doesn't remember what happened. She also doesn't trust her because of
Right.
everything that's gone on
Well,
before,
yeah, because
regardless
she's
of
an evil
what
queen.
happened. Yes.
Yeah, and I would not trust her either. I would just kick her
Kick
in
her
the face.
in the face.
Nice. That's lovely.
Wow.
You
When
feel
she
that?
was evil.
When she
Oh.
was evil.
But she has really powerful magic.
Yeah, so,
So
I
that
might
would
stay away from her.
backfire.
Yeah, that would.
You'd kick her in the face and then she would blow you up.
Yeah, and then I would do some tranji on her.
No, you'd be blown up.
Yes,
Well, yeah, you could do your taekwondo.
with my blown up pieces.
Ew.
Blown up pieces?
Okay.
So they have to work with her to get Will back.
Right.
So they're trying to track down the bottle.
Right. And as they're walking along, and they're Alice is saying how much she doesn't trust her, and she's talking to Cyrus about, I wish that we could spend a little time together. They turn around, and the Red Queen is gone.
Mm-hmm.
She's disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know.
Who has her?
Did you guys think that she had run off? That she had betrayed him?
Evil
No, I didn't
villagers.
think-
No.
They're not evil villagers.
They're
They're
just the
angry
villagers.
townspeople because she's been starving them out for years.
Right, because of all the bad things she had done while she was Red Queen.
She could have been a nice queen and had taken good care of them, and they would not be doing
But
this to her
Mom,
right now.
I thought this was weird when they were saying like, "Oh yeah, you starved us," and she was looking like surprised.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it's
that's
kind
because
of like Marie Antoinette. Remember when we studied Marie
Yeah.
Antoinette, and she had 600 helpers, assistants. She had one that everyone did a different job.
Mhm.
She had every day she had gown after gown after gown. She was just wasting money, and the people of France were starving to death. And and by the time they got angry enough and they wanted to behead her, she said, "Oh, I didn't know." Well, you know what? There's only so much of that you can get away with.
Right.
Without, I mean, she should have known. She should have left
I think
castle once in a while. And
in that case, I think that Marie Antoinette probably was somewhat oblivious, whereas, because she was so isolated.
The queen knew what
the
she
queen
was
knew
doing.
that she was not caring for the townsfolk. And,
Yes.
And, didn't really have anything, any regrets to that until they had her tied up. And they, what did they say they were going to do? Do you remember?
I feed her to the hungry animals.
Yeah, the ones that come at night.
Mm-hmm.
And then Alice and Cyrus showed up.
Well, this was sad because I had some sympathy for the queen here because the townspeople said, "We will spare you if you." Well, actually, we left out a really fun scene I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
But anyway, we'll just do this really fast. But anyway, she said, the townspeople said, "We will spare you if anyone would pay for you, if anyone would pay money." And she was like, "Oh, of course somebody would." And then she sat there thinking, and then she started to well up with tears, and she said, "No one will. No one will come." And so Cyrus and Alice said, "We will."
Right.
But what we didn't talk about... Oh, go ahead.
Wait, this part was funny. Once they said, Cyrus said, "Do you have anything?" Because obviously he had nothing.
Yeah. Right,
and she was like, "No."
Yeah.
So they said, "No, that was just an understatement."
Yeah. Yeah.
They just made a big mistake. They didn't realize they didn't have any actual money. They were just sort of saying, "Yes, in theory we would."
Right.
We would pay
Right.
for it. So what we didn't talk about is that Cyrus was determined to find the queen because Alice kept saying, "Forget her. I don't really care about the queen. We got to go find Will." And he convinced her because he found a small piece of fabric.
Uh-huh.
And then he said, "Look, the ground has been trampled. Here's some of her fabric. Somebody has taken her. Something has happened to her." Well, Alice is too caring to let that go. So Cyrus takes the piece of fabric and does the spell on the moss.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the fabric floats up in the air and it leads them to her.
That was so cool. And she said, "I thought you didn't have magic anymore." And he says, "No, this is a simple trick. Everybody can do it. My mom taught me this." That was really cool.
I want to know how to do it.
Yeah.
I want to.
Molly,
I need
why
moss
haven't you
from
taught
the
me?
north side of a tree and a stone and
moss.
I said that. I said that was the first thing I
You
said.
said something about the side of a tree.
Moss from the north side of a tree.
Okay.
And now all I need is a piece of somebody's shirt.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then
who's
you're going to
missing?
try it?
Who's lost?
They don't have to be lost.
Well, why would the thing have to move around then if they already know where the person is?
No,
Right.
what if they don't? And what if they want to... What if they don't know where they are and they want to hang... What if, I would use this to find my friends where they were
Okay.
sometime?
Well, we can try it.
Okay.
That's a good way to cheat at hide and seek.
That's right. So okay.
I would say, now, I just need... Now, everybody has to take one little bit, piece of fabric off of their shirts.
And they won't know you're
That's
cheating.
That's called lazy hide and seek.
Yep.
So they're going to kill the queen. They put her up on the stake, and they have lanterns, fire torches all around her.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And so when Cyrus and Alice say they have no money, the townspeople decide they'll kill all of them.
Right.
And then she's like, "Perfect way to do this."
Yeah, this is a perfect situation. Now all three of us are tied up.
Yeah.
Those wolves with the
the
purple
creatures.
eyes,
Yeah.
scary.
And they were drawn to the light, so they were trying to figure out how to put out the torches.
Yeah. And it was cool because Alice's necklace was glowing brighter.
Right, that was what was really
That's all they
attracting them.
wanted.
So then when Alice got free, she threw the necklace, and the wolf things went all over that, so she had time to free them, right?
They got away. And then what did they hear far off in the distance?
Huh? What do you mean?
They could hear something, remember?
Fireworks.
Yes.
And so
it was
they
a Katy
knew.
Perry concert.
They said no one in town has enough money for fireworks. And then someone said, well, unless they wished for them.
Oh.
So they knew they were going to find... Oh, they knew they were going to find that. And then Cyrus...
Wait.
So they
They knew they were going to find what? The genie?
Find Genie and Lizard.
Okay.
Well, they might not have known who they were going to find, but
Yeah.
they thought they were going to find the bottle, the genie at least.
I just wanted a complete thought there.
I got
Red name.
sidetracked by my next note, which is Cyrus kissed her in front of the fireworks. Cheesy!
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But did you like it?
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
Because lots of movies have them kissing in front of the fire.
Yep,
people.
and here it was.
Remember on the Brady Bunch when Bobby thought he had mumps? And he was kissing the girl to see if fireworks would go off?
And they did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it was a genie that made it happen.
No, inside of his brain.
Yeah.
Mm.
So she's kind of mourning the necklace at this point. Alice is. It was what tied her to Cyrus all that time, and she really doesn't. She's not happy that she no longer has it.
And here comes cheese factor number 2.
So what does he give her?
What does he give her?
What does Cyrus give her?
A ring.
Yeah.
And he asked her
to marry him.
And she says,
"No, I hate you." And
you're the
punched him,
worst.
Ran away.
This ring stinks.
No.
Is that what happened?
No, that was right before they kissed.
Uh-oh. No, it's right after first they kissed, and then he proposed. And she said,
said,
yes, 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 yes.
Yes, I fell in love with you. Happily ever after.
I did not understand a word you said.
I liked it.
So, of course, they're very happy and they're going to get married.
Mm-hmm.
Except things haven't been working out so well for them, so I'm not quite sure.
No, I don't think that it's going to go quite the way you think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, plus they're trying to, they think they can get to the genie and to Will the Red Knave.
Yeah.
And get out of Wonderland, and get married. But that's not what's going to end up happening here, is it?
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Plus they're like my cousin's Allie's age, who is 20 and a half.
Yeah.
Literally, she's 20 and a half.
So it's a little young to be getting married. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you thought at first they were teenagers, but I think they're a little older than
So
I do
they're
too.
20.
Yeah.
They're in their 20s.
Yep.
So the queen found Lizard dead.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And she found the bottle.
Yes.
Next to Lizard, and she brings it to Cyrus and Alice. But what does she do just as she's about to hand the bottle over? What did the queen do?
The queen rubbed it.
Yep, she rubbed it, and that brought the genie out.
And made her the master.
Yep, so now she's the master.
They can't trick her now, because she thought, yeah, what if you had stolen it from me, and then I would be out. So she was making sure that they have to stay with her. Because now she's the master.
Mm-hmm.
But she tells them, this is the first time they find out that Jafar has the 2 other bottles. And they did not know what she was talking about. And she said, oh, yeah, there are 2 other genies.
Right. Well, and she is letting them know that if he gets this third one,
no one will be able to stop him.
This is really bad.
But who's in the other 2 bottles?
Cyrus's brothers.
Yeah. Right.
Can I call him Genie?
Well, he's not Genie
anymore. He's not Genie anymore.
Yeah,
he's the Cyrus.
I really want to call
You
him
really
Genie.
can't. I won't allow it, actually.
Otherwise, punishment.
Oh.
You're off the show. We're
You're off
kicking
the
you off.
show.
His name's Genie.
So yeah,
You're
it's
off the show.
Cyrus's Cyrus's brothers that are in the other 2 bottles. So Cyrus and Alice say we have to go save them, but then the Red Queen steps up
because Will says, "Oh, sure, yeah."
Will says, "I'm sure we're leaving because she's not going to stick around."
She never follows through with anything, and she said, "No, we're staying." And so the Queen and Will and Cyrus and Alice are going to work together to find the genies.
Right.
Yeah.
So we now have a whole new fun storyline.
Yes. How cool. I can't wait for the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
And
How about
so
you,
it
Mo?
ends.
Me neither.
Right.
Oh, man, we have to wait another week.
Yep. Now we're all caught up, and it's going to be a week between
Yeah.
each episode.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
That's
we have
it.
anything else you want to say?
I do not.
I don't. Oh, yes, I do.
What?
I made up a theme song for Babu.
Okay, let's hear it.
Each time we'll sing it whenever we are going to mention him, okay?
Maybe.
Babu. No. It's from a VeggieTales song, except they say Cebu.
Right.
They say Babu.
Babu. All right. Well, thank you for listening, everybody. You can listen to past episodes at our website, which is
www.southgatemediagroup.com.
And this show, Ever After in Wonderland, has its own feed now. So you can go right to the page for Ever After in Wonderland. You can also subscribe on iTunes and on Stitcher. And really, there are just a ton of other directories you can find this at. So however you like to listen to your podcasts, find us there. And if we're not there, let us know so we can get on there, right? Mm-hmm. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow me at rsouthgate. And you can also follow... Well, Martha's the one that does...
SMG Pods.
SMG Pods, yep. And we now are going to have an Instagram account, so find us on there.
We haven't made it yet, but you will find us there eventually.
Very soon we'll have Instagram going. You'll get it at our Twitter feed. How's that? You'll be able to find it through that. And we're also on Facebook. Find us there and like us. Give us ratings. Give us reviews. It really helps us out and helps other people find us as well. So if you like the show and you like... Once Upon a Time and Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, let other people know we're out there so they can join in the conversation. We want to hear from you. We like to hear your theories and ideas, especially now that we're all caught up and current with the seasons. We want to hear what you think is going on, and we'll just get in conversation with you. That is it. Let's end this show like every great fairy tale ends.
Happily ever after.
The end.
That was my line. If you would like to donate to help pay for this and other Southgate Media Group podcasts, simply go to our website, southgatemediagroup.com, and click on the donate button. It can be as little as $1 or, well, as much as you want. Help keep this fun going by supporting this and our other shows. Thanks again for listening, everyone. You're the best fans in the world.